morning, Woodstock.
I'm Cece Medard.
And I'm Dana Rivera.
And today is Friday, March 26th.
And you're watching WTV7.
We have a pretty interesting and informational show this week, you guys.
Is that so?
Yes. Laura even asked you guys interesting questions in this week's Man on the Street.
Roll the clip.
What's up, Woodstock? My name is Braden Dickinson, and for this week's Moss, we asked you guys random and very interesting questions. So, is a hot dog a sandwich, and why?
Yes, because in between two pieces of bread.
So, is water wet, and why?
I would say that water isn't wet because, say you're in water, right? Were you wet before you got in the water?
No.
Okay, so the water got you wet. The water can get itself wet.
No.
I do believe cereal is a soup because a hot dog is a sandwich, because when two things are in a bun and you put a meat between it, that's a sandwich. And when a cereal has liquid and bits and pieces in it, so that becomes a soup, because a soup is like chicken noodle soup.
Cereal, I feel like soup has to be hot and milk is cold. So I'm pretty, yeah, you do not heat up milk. Laura just said you have to heat up the milk. Do not heat up milk. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Well, those are some interesting answers for some interesting questions, Woodstock. Now, back to the anchors.
Those were pretty interesting responses.
Yeah, that's the word for what that was.
But here's Maddie introducing this week's Teacher Spot.
Hey y'all, it's Maddie Brown. The past couple of weeks, Avery and I had the opportunity to meet with Miss Moeller. She is this week's Teacher Spotlight. Hope y'all enjoy.
The people that you meet each day.
Today we're going to be meeting Miss Moeller. She is a Woodstock High School teacher who teaches biology, obsessed with wolves, and loves her students.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Moeller. I've been a teacher here at Woodstock High School since 2014 or 2013. I don't remember. I've been here a long time. Anyway, I've been in Cherokee County for longer than that. Been here since 1995. I started at Teasley, then I took 5 years off to have my personal children. Then I taught Sequoia for a year, Cherokee, and then now I'm here. I've been overall teaching since 1991, so I've been in this gig for a while. Let's see, science is my favorite, which is why I've stuck here. I'm now teaching my dream, which is AP Biology. I love the subject. I love the depth. I love the students. I can honestly say when I came, nothing against Cherokee, if anybody out there from Cherokee sees this, but when I came to Woodstock, I was like, oh, we're in the promised land. Like, the kids here are just different, and they're special, and they have work ethic, and they really care. And that's honestly what keeps me going, is loving the subject I teach, as well as loving my students, because they seriously, some days I'm not wanting to get here, and then something will happen. One of them will drop off a little note or a stuffed flamingo like I got this year, and it just makes it all worth it. About me as a person, there's certain things that I love that most students know immediately. One is wolves. As soon as you walk into my room, there's wolves on the door. There's wolves. They've counted them sometimes. I don't even know how many wolves there are now. As far as all over the room, I'm a big wolf advocate, actually predator advocate. I just think sometimes they're targeted, and we need to remember that they have a purpose as well. The other thing I love is Ireland. I've been 3 times now. Honeymoon, 5-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary. Speaking of honeymoon, I'm married to wonderful husband Jeff. The only bad thing about him is he graduated from Georgia Tech. So that brings me to the other thing most kids know about me is I'm a UGA lover. I graduated University of Georgia with my bachelor's and my master's. My husband and I, together, between the two of us, we have another Georgia Tech grad who just got married. His name is Chandler. He graduated from Georgia Tech 2 years ago. We have 3 KSU students, my oldest, Avery, and my youngest, Candace, and then both of our youngest stepson, who's also at KSU. And so we are officially empty nesters. And my husband's lucky enough to work from home, and then we keep up with all the kids on weekends and all that other stuff.
That was a very amazing interview.
It really was. You know what else is amazing, Dana?
Oh, gosh.
Norman Borlaug.
Who is that?
Wow, you obviously never had Mr. Domenico as a teacher. Luckily for you, Elizabeth put this video together so you can learn all about him, little pup.
Roll the clip.
Norman Borlaug was born March 25, 1914, on a farm in Cresco, Iowa. He attended the University of Minnesota where he studied forestry, and immediately after getting his degree, he worked for the U.S. Forestry Service and then got his doctorate in plant pathology. With this knowledge, when he was assigned to direct the Cooperative Wheat Research and Production Program in Mexico, he was able to increase production of wheat strains to feed the hungry people of the world. With his knowledge and dedication, he was able to save upward of 1 billion lives from starvation. His accomplishments are recognized in Canada, India, Mexico, Norway, Pakistan, and the United States, and was then awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1970. Norman Borlaug Day commemorates his hard work and efforts to fix world hunger and to take on the role as an eclectic, pragmatic, and goal-oriented scientist.
I think awful that a man who did that many things is anonymous. He died anonymous. Not many people know him. So I've dedicated my career, which is ending this year, to his accomplishments. He's an amazing man. He had to breed wheat by hand, putting pollen here to there, putting paper around it, tens of thousands of times, and he just lucked out and came up with dwarf wheat. And he saved 1 billion lives. I've saved 1. So he's way better than me.
Wasn't that amazing?
Yeah, and very informational. Thank you, Elizabeth and Mr. Domenico, for teaching us about this quiet hero.
Well, guys, guess what?
Oh gosh, what are you saying now?
Season 2, Technical Difficulties, is out.
I've actually missed the show.
Strangely, so have I. Roll the new episode!
Mevon, I gotta say, this school year's been working out for us, like, really well. We're about to graduate.
Yeah, it would be nice to graduate.
Yeah, everything's been really working out for us.
This just in, breaking news. The convict Gabe Hernandez has escaped prison. This dangerous mobster was arrested under counts of murder, theft, and most heinous of all, jaywalking. Be on the lookout for this felon.
Hold on, that's our Gabe. Like the Gabe that we got arrested last year.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you mean, yeah?
What do you mean, I mean, yeah?
He's gonna come after us.
I don't think he's gonna come after us. Just calm down.
Bon, I just don't feel good about it.
Brendan, you think he's gonna put all this effort in just to escape prison and get revenge on the 2 guys who put him in prison? You're being pretty unrealistic.
No, wait. Shut up! I'm not trying to hurt you guys. Yet. What? Gabe, how did you even escape out of prison? That doesn't matter. Just listen. You 2 sent me to prison last year. So now, you're gonna do me a favor as payback.
What kind of favor?
You guys are gonna get me $10,000 by the end of this week. Gabe, why do you need $10,000? So I can get out of the country. All of America has seen my face. I'm an escaped convict. If I get caught, I'm done.
But aren't you wearing a mask?
Shut up! If you 2 don't get my money by the end of the week, you're done. Now go! Bolden, we gotta call the police or something.
What do you mean call the police? You know what he would do to us if he found out we called the police on him?
Well, then what do you suggest? I mean, we owe him $10,000. Where are we supposed to get that money?
I got it.
Well, that was fairly entertaining.
Yeah, didn't know Gabe was a mobster.
He always gave me those vibes.
Anyways, guys, that was our broadcast.
We have a few announcements to make first.
Next week is Diversity Week. On Monday, we're blue for disability awareness. On Tuesday, we're black for racial equality awareness. And on Wednesday, we're pink for gender equality.
And on Thursday, we're tie-dye for the LGBTQ plus awareness. And Friday, we're white for unity.
Also, seniors, listen up. Save the date, April 17th.
On April 17th, SGA is hosting a senior celebration. There will be team games, food trucks, and even a DJ.
There will also be a senior sunset. SGA is selling tickets next Thursday. Be sure to get yours.
Also, the boys lacrosse team is playing at 7:30 tonight against Etowah at Etowah. That's all we have for today.
Make it a great day, Woodstock. Have a fun and safe weekend.